What's up, Wastelanders? Today I'm cracking open the Fallout Cookbook and I'm going to show you how to make Piper Special Soda Bread.
This recipe from everyone's favorite snarky journalist is on page 77, and all of the ingredients can be found at your local Super Duper Mart. If it's too infested with ghouls, try Aldi's. First, preheat your oven to 350. Then get out your sugar, baking soda, a little bit of baking powder, some flour, a stick of butter, unsalted ideally, some dried cranberries and raisins. The recipe calls for Mutfruit, but this is what I had on hand. It also calls for buttermilk. I didn't have any, but yogurt is a great substitute. And of course, a nice egg in these trying times. To start off, grab your 1950s pink bowl, add 4 cups of flour to it. Then you're going to want to add half a cup of sugar. And not a gram more, or it'll be too sweet. Next, break out your measuring spoons and add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Now break out the butter and use 6 tablespoons or 3/4 of a stick and dice them up into cubes. This will make them blend easier. If your kitchen mixer is on the fritz like mine, just pop them in the old Radiation King so they're easier to stir in by hand for 10 seconds. Just pop a Rad-X, you'll be fine. After you add that in, crack your egg open, drop that in, and grab your spatula to do a little bit of mix, just enough so that it resembles coarse meal. Normally you want to mix the buttermilk and egg in a separate bowl, then add it to the mixture, but today we're using Greek yogurt as a sub, and it is thick, so make sure you add a 1/4 cup of water to help it mix in. Then, half a cup of dried cranberries, and a full cup of raisins. Make sure you mix those in evenly. If you're a synth, be careful not to let any of this get in your gears. This stuff is thick. Now grab a 9-inch cake pan and grease it with butter or Pam spray. Make sure you pack the dough in evenly so that it's all touching the edges, and carve an X in the middle of the bread. Or if you're bold, try the Vault-Tec logo. I am not bold. Now put on your Vault-Tec issue rubber mitts and go on and grab that sucker and put it in the oven. A word of advice, this pairs so well with a little bit of butter and some orange honey or cranberry honey if you have access to it. Once your oven is preheated, make sure you set the timer for exactly 1 hour. I love this stuff. It's the perfect snack to nibble on while wandering through the wastes or waiting at the DMV. And there it is. Let's go see if Piper approves. Hey, Piper.
Hey, Blue.
Look what I got.
I was a bit nervous making this because it's her old family recipe, but after a little bit of tasting, she determined that it is Wasteland tested and Vault-Tec approved.
Did you use Mutfruit?
No, I actually used like cranberries and raisins and...
What? What berries?
Yeah, I used Mutfruit. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess cranberries haven't made it to the Commonwealth. Follow Grand Atomica for all things Fallout.